Morning, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a little bit of a rant today. What I'm showing you here is yet another useless thrift store purchase. These things kind of make me doubt my mental health. For some reason, I keep buying these things or bringing them home. I don't pay a lot of money for them. This one was marked $8.99. I think I got it for $2. Basically, when you start talking to the people behind the counter, they're like, we'll give it to you for $2. You know, they put these prices on things. If it's a small operation, they'll be more than willing to negotiate with you because they want to get rid of it. They don't want a bunch of crap in the store. And especially if you go in there a lot and they know that you buy a lot of stuff from them. So I saw this, I bought it, I brought it home anyway. I didn't need it. It's not particularly special, but I've got like a ton of these things, all different colors, different sizes. They're all basically the same. There's a DVD player on the top, there's a cassette player, and then there's some cheesy, relatively unsensitive, probably a chip radio. One of the reasons I bought this is because it looked like it was a little bit older than what I normally buy. And if you look on the back, July 1997. So is that considered old? I don't know. I guess you could say yeah, because that would effectively make it, what, 20, 25, 28 years old? That's kind of old. That's probably older than a lot of the children that the people watching this have, but this was an Audiovox. Made in China, of course. Venture Electronics. There's nothing special about this. It doesn't have a audio input. One of the reasons I kind of bought this was because of this thing on the back. And when I was talking to the guy at the counter, when I brought it up there to look at it, he goes, well, somebody just stuck a thing in there. They must have broken off the antenna. And I was kind of agreeing with him because I've never seen that before. That looks like it was added by somebody. However, when I got it home, get this micro antenna. That is actually the first time I've ever seen that type of antenna unit, and it tells you it's a micro antenna. So it doesn't go up and down. Oh, it does go down. Wait. If I push it hard enough, it'll probably break off. But it looks like it's a cell phone antenna. Does it work any better than a normal 3/4 segment antenna? No. But it does take up less room. And then you've got this thing going on here. Digital optical laser pickup. Well, I guess back then, that description, optical laser pickup, was a little bit fancier than just saying compact disc player. So it kind of puts it, it's 90s. What can you do? CD player display. It's got a basic display on it. This is the radio.
Thanks for tuning in to Oyster Radio, and do want to pass this along for our friends.
It doesn't sound bad, but the radio is not stereo. Do you see anything on here that says FM stereo? No stereo light. Usually when you have the switch for the frequencies, this one's got tape, CD, radio. I think it's on this side. Band, AM, FM. If this was stereo, it would have a stereo FM and a regular FM. That seems to be what they use for the nomenclature for this. I don't know. The one thing about this, considering how old it is the controls aren't dirty. I really haven't had any problem. It's not the most sensitive radio in the world. The older radios that I buy from the 70s and 80s, the transistor radios, the FM, AM/FM specifically, when they designed the radio, the tuning circuit in those, they actually designed them so they would pick up a lot of radio stations. All of this stuff that they put on these plastic boombox things, they're basically made for urban environments. If you live in a major city, yeah, you'll probably pick up some radio stations. If you're kind of out of the urban area like I am here, it's very difficult to pick stuff up. So another wonderful feature on this is there's no reject button. This is it. You got a little handle here. Let's go ahead and put tape in here and see if it works. Try to put tape in the right way. We'll switch it over to tape. Do a rewind. And I get nothing. So that's pretty typical. Well, if nothing else, I can at least take this thing apart and see if I can get the cassette player working. I don't mind taking something like this apart because if I get bored, I'll just put the whole thing in a bag and throw it in the trash. I don't normally do that. But I mean, if you're working on a really nice vintage piece of equipment and you want to do a good job on it, that's one thing. If you get one of these things, it's not going to cause a problem. One thing though, another thing I kind of liked about this was it's an Audiovox. I haven't seen an Audiovox unit for a long time. And I found out that Audiovox got sold out in 2012 to a company called Vox, VOXX. And I don't believe they made audio equipment anymore. They may have, but it wasn't this kind of stuff. And now they're getting bought out by a company called Gentex, Gentax, I think. They're in the process of getting that finalized. So Audiovox is no more. A lot of you that are my age remember there was a lot of Audiovox stuff available back in the 90s and early 80s, late 80s. Not very impressive, is it? Let's see if the CD player works. Well, there's a CD player anyway. Looks pretty simple, doesn't it? I'm sure it is. No lock on that either, no push button. This is all lift. I can't get this open anymore. What the hell's going on here? Wow, I put that tape in there and now it won't open. Oh boy. Oh, you gotta hit the stop button. Look at that. It's got a door lock. That's interesting. Well, I guess I figured that out. Anyway, just wanted to, one of the reasons I'm doing this morning, showing you a totally useless black piece of crap, is I've been putting stuff up on YouTube now for 2 years, and I've had some small amount of success. I mean, I'm not getting millions of views, but sometimes I'll get up to 600 views, which I'm fine with. I still don't have enough subscribers to get monetized. I don't want to be monetized, but I seem to be stuck right around 313. I haven't gotten a subscriber in like 4 weeks. And this all leads me back to what I want to talk about. YouTube is a huge crapshoot. If you're starting out a YouTube channel and you run afoul of the AI, you will not get promoted, you will not get views, and you will not get subscribers. If you somehow luck onto the gravy train of YouTube where it thinks you're a good guy or whatever, and the junk that you're putting out, if you're talking about sneakers, or trying to sell crap, there's a lot of people on YouTube that are doing YouTube videos about how to increase your subscribers and your views on YouTube, which I think is asinine, because they're getting views from telling you how to get views. Half the time the stuff that they tell you to do on there doesn't work or causes more problems. And I can't understand it. I mean, they should give you an opportunity to get promoted. If you are within a niche, that's what the YouTube gurus call it, your niche, you should be given some promotion. They should give people the opportunity to watch your stupid videos. I'm getting recommendations on videos that are 14 years old, okay? I put something up, and my videos basically don't go anywhere. They may promote it for like a day, and then just drop it into the trash, and that's it. It just stays there forever. And I'm not doing this to get views. I'm actually doing this because it's a good way for me to document the crap that I have, so when I work on it, I can use it for reference. Or I just buy something interesting that I thought other people would like to look at, so they don't have to buy this crap. I'm not trying to make money. I'm not trying to get 1 million views, but I'm not getting anywhere. And I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated, to the point where maybe I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't do YouTube videos anymore. I don't know. When you look at those videos about how to increase your viewership and your subscribers and all that, and you look at the comments, there's a ton of people on there going, I have a small channel, I can't get views, I can't get subscribers. And the recommendation, just keep going, just keep posting stuff, okay, fine, I'll keep posting stuff. If people don't want to watch it, that's fine, but I mean, I've been watching YouTube since for 12 years now, and there was very few people on there posting videos, and a lot of people didn't do very good jobs of posting their stuff. They used really low resolution cameras. They did a lot of ranting. There was a lot of flipping around. Now we're using 4K cameras. People are doing tripods. They've got, expensive microphones. The editing packages have gotten a lot better. In the beginning, you could actually edit your videos right on YouTube and submit them, and it was super easy to do. And some of these editing packages out here now are so complicated, it takes you 3 times as long to edit a video, to get it set up and upload it and everything, that it does to film a stupid video. So I'm not whining, and I'm not like going, poor me, I'm not getting any views, but I'm really getting pissed off because everybody's like, oh, it's the AI. The AI has to parse what you're doing. They have to find your audience and then go look at all your data and see if you can change this setting or change that setting. I don't believe any of that garbage. I know that if you're an young Asian woman, and you're wearing a thong and you're jumping on a trampoline for 5 minutes, you'll get like 2 million views. So how does that work into the equation? Is the AI like that? Don't believe me. Go look for it yourself. I mean, you get these thumbnails of this 12-year-old Asian girl jumping on a trampoline with her, breasts hanging out, and 1.2 million views since yesterday. Why? What are you getting out of that? I don't know. And if anybody wants to flame me on this video, I don't really, I'll take the comments, but I'm just, anyway, I'm going to continue making videos on what I like best, which is electronics, thrift store stuff, flea market stuff, yard sale stuff, stuff that I've had for years and years that I bought because it was a nice box and it was cheap, 10 years ago on eBay, and I bought it and I still have it. I have a lot of that. I have some nice pieces, and I'll get around to starting to show that, but these are what I end up with. These god-awful throwaway boombox things. But people like to look at these. And maybe I'm doing a service for somebody. Because if I show you what I bought and I show you that it doesn't work, maybe it'll keep you from buying it. I mean, most of the thrift stores I go to don't have a place to even plug these things in at. They just want you to bring it up the counter, pay for it, and get the hell out. There's usually 5 or 6 people waiting behind you in line. They don't want to have a conversation. So, you got all your little thrift stores, you got your little mom and pop retail stores, you got Goodwill, you got Savers, all that stuff. You're kind of on your own on that. Anyway, I've made this video too long. I just felt like ranting this morning. I'm kind of a little bit pissed off. But hey, look at the micro antenna. Probably haven't seen one of those. I haven't. I've never seen one before. So anyway, okay. Do your worst on the comments. One of the things I have learned from watching those stupid advice videos is if you get a lot of comments, the AI likes that. It can tell that you're popular because you're getting comments. Okay, well, that's enough of that. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll probably post again here shortly. Bye. Alright, well, I started running that rant first part through the editor, and I realized that when I was trying to play the tape, I actually had it in CD mode, and you can see the little slash come up here, the cursor, whatever the hell they call it. So I tried it again. And look at that. Tape player does work.
A man was being buried, placed in another's grave. The men in charge saw the enemy and quickly ran away.
It actually sounds pretty good. It rewinds and it plays. So it is working. And just to show you, this tape that I use a lot in the other videos I've made, I've never gotten a copyright strike on this. This is like a promotional giveaway. It's only got one song on there. So apparently the AI doesn't know what to do with it and doesn't see it as a threat to the world's peace or anything. Oh, well, what are you going to do? It just shows how stupid I am. I guess we could try the CD portion of it. See if that works. Alright, now we have our cursor. Let's see if it'll read this CD. Waiting. Does it not read? It's spinning. Come on. Maybe the CD part doesn't work. That would be different. Usually the tape part doesn't work. You can see the CD spinning through the window. At least it's got a freaking window on it. I'm just not noticing that the whole top of this thing's kind of translucent. You see that? Well, it didn't get any reading. Let's hit play, see what happens. Nothing. Well, I guess I have to work with this. So no, the CD doesn't work. Spinning again. Well, the fact that the cassette player belts are still good from 1997 is pretty impressive. I don't know, maybe you just got to spend more time with this stuff when you get it and not just write it off. Ooh, look, we got something here. It may work. It may not work. Anything? Anybody? Didn't like that. Skip. Okay. Anything there? Nothing? Nothing. Oh dear. It reads it, but it won't play it. Okay, well. Hope springs eternal. See if the stop button works. Stop button works. It's spinning, but it's not reading. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. You're experiencing my failure in real time here. Well, what can I tell you? I just wanted to clarify the fact that I screwed up on the cassette player. Although it does say tested on it. That's the second unit I've bought within a week where it says tested and something doesn't work on it. So apparently, I'm really surprised that this thing won't be playing since it reads the tracks. Oh well, you don't need to sit here and watch me do this all day. I'm such an idiot. I could probably stand here for 2 hours trying to frick with this thing. All right, well, I just want to clarify the fact that I screwed up. Anyway, there will be more coming. Maybe it'll be more lucid in the future. Who knows? All right, bye.